Yes, my people, it look like when hypocrite there give a PNP join the line 2 times. Check out this video.